So today's lesson, paradigm. What is a paradigm? Paradigm is your belief system. So I have both male and female clients, and it's so interesting to see the difference. Mostly, I'm not saying always, but at least what I've experienced, my male clients are very much more in their head, very logical, and they say, but how is this possible? Like, this is my situation. This is what is happening. How can I change my thoughts and everything change? I have to do something first. How many of you feel like you have to do something in order to change your situation? Thanks for being honest. And we have some females think the same. Yeah, so many people, because you know why? Because that's how we were raised. That's how we were told. We didn't learn the other way, which is the easier way, which is the way which is more aligned with the universe, which is the way that the nature works. And this is the way that I teach you during this session. A lot of time, what happens is that we think that we have to, okay, so here's the example. Like, the situation is not working. Can be a relationship, can be a financial situation or work situation. And we think that we have to do something, we have to take action. Then if we do something, we will have the thing that we want, we will have the money that we want, we will have the business that we want. So we first do, and then we have, and then we will feel great, right? That's the complete opposite way of how we as human beings, as the highest creation on this planet Earth, we are supposed to function. That's all backwards. The way we are supposed to live and create in this world is to first be, have, and do. Not do, have, be. Be, have, do. So what do I mean? Like, for example, if you're here this week, is probably because you want to improve your business, right? Your business is not going the way you want it to go. It has plateaued, or you've just started. You don't know how to take things off the ground. You're not making the money you want to make. And so many times that's the situation when I meet someone and I offer them to continue a journey with me. They say, okay, it's all amazing. I know I need this program. I know I need to start working on my mind and shifting my paradigm, which is what I'm going to teach you today. What is a paradigm and how to shift it? They say they know, I know that, but I don't have the money. I need the money first. When I get the money, then I have the ability to come to your coaching and pay for the 6 months coaching. And then I will become the version of myself. I will become successful. Then I will become successful in my business. These people, based on my experience in the last few years of doing coaching and teaching Bob Proctor's material, they are still at the same position, same situation, same struggles, years after years. Some of them, one client that I was saying that I was teaching him today, the attitude lesson, he came back after 2 years, exactly 2 years. October 2 years ago, he contacted me. And that was the issue. He said, I don't have the money. When I get the money, I join your coaching. He contacted me last month, beginning of October, this month, beginning of this month. And he said, things have not only been progressing, but also things are getting worse. In my business has slowed down a lot, my personal life, and I'm going to start the coaching. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes people don't take the action and they wait and they wait, and years after years. And I'm like, you are wasting your life, your precious life. It's not that you need to have the money first and then join a coaching or take a course or do whatever investment you want to do on your business, and then you will be the version of you that you want to be. It's the other way around. So I'll tell you how it is. You have to first become That version of you, the successful version of you, the version of you who is running a business, is happy, is confident, is killing it, has his or her business put together, is making the money, is fulfilled, is delivering value, is doing something that is in alignment with their soul. What is that version of you? That version of you exists in the future. And future is just an illusion. Time is just an illusion that we are dealing with on this planet Earth. So if you can tap into that version of yourself, that version of yourself already exists on an energetic level, vibrational level. You can connect with that version of yourself. That's a future version of you. Let's do that right now. Let's actually, because in this is a workshop. I want us to do, like, really create things in this event. Let's close our eyes. And if you're doing the recording, do the same. Close your eyes. You're definitely not the same person as 10, 20 years ago, right? Hopefully you're not. We keep changing, life keeps changing. The future version of you is not the same as you are right now. I was teaching my client today, I said something he really loved: bulletproof attitude. Your future version has a bulletproof attitude. Nothing shakes him or her. How does that version of you look like? How does she or he feel? That's the most important thing. If you can connect with the feeling, how does that version of you feel? She or he is successful, have their business, have their little team or no team, or have the side hustle. I don't know what your goal is. Think about the goal that you set yesterday. Hopefully you did that. Hopefully you came up with a C-type goal that I explained yesterday. What is that C-type goal? And what version of you is living that C-type goal? What are you wearing? Where are you living? What does your bank account look like? How is your relationship with your loved ones? What is it that you're doing every day? What kind of person you are? How do you feel in your body? How do you feel when you wake up every morning? Connect with that version of you. That version already exists. Open your eyes. So if you can do that, just this few minutes a day, every day, that's how the shift begins. Because you are energetically connecting with the future version of you. You're pulling the future to the present moment. Because when you are feeling, when you're going in your head, using your conscious mind, imagining and visualizing your future self, and you are feeling it, again, the feeling is the key. When you're feeling it in your body, you're shifting your vibration from within. How many of you could really connect with your future version? If you can put it in the chat, if it was possible for you or not, because sometimes if it's the first time you're doing it, might be hard, but it's an amazing, powerful practice. I love that. Did you do it every day? Beautiful. So I just want you to believe, really believe. So someone said I could just see myself and nothing else. You just need to practice more. That's it. You just need to practice more. First of all, you need to know clearly what is your goal. What is your C-type goal? If you guys haven't done that, that's the first step. Really think about what is your desire, what is your fantasy in your dream world. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? How do you want your business to look like? And then you should know that the version of you right now today, the reason why you don't have that goal is because you're not the version of yourself that is on that frequency to have that goal, right? So you have to find out, how does that person look like? How do they behave? What is their attitude? Life happens, guys. How many of you are, I'm just curious, how many of you are going through change in your personal life, professional life, money wise, finances, business, work? A lot of you, almost all of you. Bob Proctor said, beautiful, beautiful sentence. He said, change is the only constant. Get used to it. Get used. I had to learn it the hard way. 2 years ago, I went through a separation. It was hard. It was not my first time. I had a long-term relationship before, but it was the hardest. It was so hard. And I did it myself. I decided to walk out. It was not the relationship that I deserved. It was not in harmony with my values. And for the longest time, I tried to hold on to things because I didn't want the change. How many of you feel like, can I just have this best life possible and just live it for the rest of my life, be the same thing for the rest of my life? We love that. The mind, our survival system doesn't want change. Change to the survival mind is change is equals scary. Meantime, change is the only constant. It's rainy and cloudy here today. Last week, 10 days ago, was hot and beautiful and sunny. Look at the change of the seasons. The nature change is the only constant. You are going to go through a lot of changes in your life. A lot of you are going through the change right now. There is no way you can live the same amazing life all the time, be happy all the time, have the amount of money you want all the time, the amount of clients and business you want all the time. It's not life. Life doesn't work this way for no one. So what do we do? What is the solution? How do we go through this life? We need to work on our attitude. We need to be that version, the bulletproof attitude, the highest version of ourselves possible all day, every day. And this is an internal work. This is an internal work. It doesn't matter how your external work looks like. It doesn't matter how much challenge you're going through in your business. If you keep your internal world solid, strong, bulletproof attitude, be in faith, be in certainty, know that you can do anything you want. If that's the energy that you're putting out every day, everything outside of you is going to work itself out. You're going to find solutions. The solution, the amazing business idea, amazing clients and money doesn't flow to the person who is vibrationally low, who is having a limited mindset. There is no way the universe is going to show you the way. No matter how hard you work, the universe is not going to show you the way, resources, how to improve your finances. If you are negative, if you are low vibration, if you don't believe in your possibility, if you don't believe in yourself, this game of life, it is an internal game. That's how I changed my life. I was in real estate 6 years ago. I was struggling. The other people in the same industry in my office, they were getting awards left and right. And I was door knocking like a crazy woman and I was not getting any deal. And I came across one of these free events, paradigm shift. Bob Proctor was doing a paradigm shift. When I went to the free event, and I had coaches before, I spent money on coaching, real estate coaching. Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. And I took a lot of coaching and things didn't really shift. I came to this free event of Bob Proctor for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they suggested that. I don't remember. It was 5, 6 years ago. But I decided that this is it. This is going to change the course of my life. Guys, I'm telling you, that was just little tiny thing, my decision. I told myself this is gonna be the beginning of a new chapter of my life. And that's exactly what happened. That free event led me to taking the whole year of the coaching program. And then my real estate business started to shift. And I was head down working and studying Bob Proctor material and working on my real estate. I was still doing door knocking, but I was getting results now. So that's what I want you to understand. Nothing here is woo woo or magical or just close your eyes, connect with your future version, and then $1 million is gonna fall on your lap. No, you have to take action. You have to take action, but it doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't need to be a grind. It doesn't need to be hustle. You can take an aligned action. So that's what started to happen. And because I had my head down and I was just working, I started having listings and I started having buyers and I started having more high-end homes. I got my luxury real estate certificate. I tapped into a luxury market. I became an award-winning agent in my office, Royal LePage here in Toronto, after 1 year. And I honestly thought something shifted in the market and things are going great. Real estate market is booming. I'm making a lot of money and I win an award. But I looked around, people who started with me, all the other agents that we started together, we went to the office at the same time together, they were still doing what they were doing. They were still where they were. I was the only one who changed. My results changed because I took the program, because I started to functioning differently, because I started to understand there are two ways of going different, doing door knocking. There are two ways of doing everything in your business right now. I want you to think about what you're doing in your business right now. I talked to some people, they're in network marketing. Network marketing, amazing opportunity to make money, but they're struggling. Meanwhile, other people doing the same thing as them, they're making millions of dollars. Why? Why is that? I realized before I took Bob Proctor program, I was door knocking. What was my attitude? What was in my head? What was I thinking? I had a low self-esteem. I thought I'm bothering people. I thought no one wants to work with me. I thought I don't have enough experience in real estate. That was my energy that I was putting out. I was not doing anything when it comes to the mind, controlling your thoughts, visualizing, connecting to your future self, having a C-type goal. I didn't have any of these. Of course, I didn't get the results. And then things shifted within a very short period of time because when I went door knocking, I had this bulletproof attitude. I knew I am the best real estate agent that they should work with. Not because not because I'm arrogant, not because, no, because I know I'm honest. I know I'm hardworking. I know I want to serve them. I want to have them the best experience selling their home or buying their first home. And I know that unfortunately, not all real estate agents are like that. So they need to work with me. I want their best interest. If they get their best interest, by default, I'll get a commission. That's just the default. I was not focused on the commission. I was focused on serving. And that's how I operate in my business right here, right now. I'm looking at each and every one of you and I'm looking at the names. Some of you have your camera off, or people who are watching the recording. All I want is to serve and help you. If that is your goal, believe me, trust me, I've done that. If that's your goal in your business, you're going to succeed. If your goal is how to get the money, how to get, you're not going to get far. Or if you go, you're going to lose the money pretty soon. That's why people are just up and down and up and down. They gain the money, lose the money, make the money, lose the money. What is your focus? Your focus needs to be absolutely of service and contribution. The universe is based on laws. This whole universe is based on laws. There's a law of cause and effect. If the cause is you serving and helping, the universe is going to reward you. So many people out there, they just want to get. They just want to get. That's not how this universe works. So have the intention that this event this week, every day, every second that you're here, you're listening, or you're listening to the recording, is the new chapter of your life. Things are shifting. Your mindset is shifting. Your consciousness is shifting. I love seeing that you guys are taking notes. Things are working out for you as of right now. Right here, right now, things are shifting for you. Your intention is powerful. And also people who are live here and who will continue coming live for the rest of the week. Just to mention the bonus again, just a reminder, I'm offering 2 free 1 hour each sessions. 2 of you are gonna win one-on-one free coaching and consultation with me. We can talk about absolutely anything you want. I am happy to see that you guys are happy. Let me just read the comments quickly. So in terms of being and doing, you need to first be. You need to first connect with that version of you. How do you connect with that version of you? So let me ask you this. Who do you think you are? Can you put it in the chat? Bob Proctor said when his mentor first asked him, who are you? Bob said, I thought that was a stupid question. And you know who am I? I'm Bob Proctor. Who do you think you are? Put it in the chat. I'm a leader. I'm everything and everyone. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a millionaire in the making. I love all these. I love all these. I'm energy. I'm a soul. Yes. Harish, where are you? Yes, you're there. I see you. Who we are in our core. These are all amazing answers. But who we are in our core, our essence. What is our essence? Our essence is soul, is source energy. What do you think happens when we die? I'm not religious. I'm talking about spirituality. We have a soul, we have a spirit. And Bob Proctor said our spiritual DNA is perfect because we've been created by source energy, God, creator, universe, whatever you want to call it, the intelligence, that intelligence who has created this whole world. If you look at the world, you look at the galaxies, you look at the moon and the sun and the planet, and there is an intelligence that has created everything. We're beautifully on this planet Earth living life. It's like the whole thing is magic. And we are part of that. Our essence is soul, and we're part of that. So there is perfection within you. So when I say connect with the successful version of you, you can think about yourself as the highest form of creation because you are. You are the highest form of creation. You are the only creature that has the ability to think and visualize whatever you want. You can see yourself in any situation you want. You can close your eyes and imagine yourself living a multi-million dollar, billion-dollar luxury lifestyle. And by the way, there is nothing wrong with wanting more money. We have so many wrong programming about money. Money is just an exchange. The more money you have, the more good you can put out there. If you're a good person, which I believe you are, each and every one of you who are here, money is just a tool. Don't be ashamed of wanting more money. Say it out loud. I want more money, and money wants me. Yes, because I'm going to use it. I love that, Raphael. I love the energy. So connect to that version of you. why are we getting the results that we're getting right now? So why your business is not going the way you want it to go right now? Do you think it's the market? Why do you think it is? Why do you think you don't have the amount of money you want? You don't have the fulfillment you want? The reason why you're not getting what you want in life. I don't think anyone else will do hard things that need to be done. Okay. And are you sure about that? I want you to ask yourself. Question your belief. Question your belief. The belief is just a thought that you have kept thinking. You kept thinking about it for a while, right? And you got some evidence, of course, because you kept thinking about it. You got some evidence, and then your belief got stronger and stronger. But you can question that belief. Finance and good connection is a big challenge. That's what I thought before. That's what my thinking was, that because I don't have good connections and don't have savings. Deep rooted subconscious beliefs, John. Well done, Lisa. Overcrowded and competitive. The market, the real estate market in Toronto where I live is so overcrowded and competitive. Are there people who are making millions of dollars? Yes. How are they doing that? They are in the same overcrowded, competitive market. I want you to understand one thing. I can't hold the high vibration very long, especially when I look at my bank balance and other responsibilities. I hear that it's because it's hard. It's hard to not let the what is to control your vibration. But if you keep looking at what is and let it control your feelings and emotions, you keep creating the same result. So it's the same, Bob says, self-fulfilling, doom-fulfilling cycle. It's the same cycle. As long as we let the results control our feeling, the results are not going to change. Yes, clients not being in alignment, you have to think about, why are you attracting those clients? What is the lesson? How can you change your vibration so that you can start attracting different clients? That's something that I've recently started to work on. That I love all your comments, by the way. I love all your comments. But if you look at the comments, a lot of you understand that why we are not getting the results that we want in our business is because of our own subconscious, our own limiting beliefs, our own internal world. And a lot of you think about it is because of something external. I want to give you a little bit of tough love. Are you ready? As long as you think the problem is outside of you, absolutely nothing is going to change in your life. As long as you think something needs to change outside politics, finances, my connections, resources, anything outside of your mind, as long as you think that needs to change for me to change and the results to change, nothing is going to change. The reason why things are not working for you is not because the market is competitive. In every market, every industry, there are people who are thriving and there are people who are struggling. In any industry, in coaching industry, in network marketing, in real estate, healing industry. What industries are you guys are in, by the way? I've talked to a few of you, but not all of you. Put it in the chat. And I want you to think about it. In any industry, in your industry, can you think about the person who's earning a lot of money in your industry? Yes, always. Can you think about a person who is struggling and having a really hard time in your industry? Yes. So the cause of your result, your success or lack of it in your business and in your income is not because of the industry, is not because of the competition, is not because that you don't have enough connections, is not because of your finances, is not because of the economy. It is your internal world. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but that's it. Your internal world, your thoughts, your feelings, and your action. Yes, your action too. Your internal world, your limiting beliefs. Do you think you have limiting beliefs? We all do. We all have limiting beliefs from our parents. That's what paradigm is. So, today's lesson, paradigm. What is a paradigm? Paradigm is your belief system. Your belief system has been given to you through your genes from your parents and ancestors. So, our paradigm, our belief system, what is the program running in the background, controlling every aspect of our life, has been given to us through two ways. One, genetically, the second one, through our upbringing. When we were born till the age of 7 or 8, till the age of 7 or 8, everything went around you from your parents, from your caregivers, people you were around, and you don't remember most of it. I don't remember any of it almost. But anything that went around you, all the limiting conversations, all the hardships that your parents had, money beliefs, it's hard to make money. Money doesn't grow on trees. That was my dad. Money doesn't grow on trees. And you know what I teach here? Taralyn knows. I teach my clients money actually grows on trees. Because if you think about it, do you remember that, like right now in Canada, money is like plastic, kind of. I don't know what is the material, but originally, many years ago, it was made of paper. And what is paper made of? Tree. So money grows on tree. Where does money come from anyways? Money doesn't come from another planet. Who says how much money can we have on this planet Earth? Who decides? Is there more money right now than 10 years ago, than 50 years ago on the planet Earth in total? Is there more money printed? Yes or no? Of course, yes. Can there be more money? Yes. There's always going to be more money. Money is not that we're not importing it from another planet or another galaxy. Where is the source of it? Wherever the source of everything is. Infinite intelligence. There is no lack of money, but if there is lack of money in your life, is only because of lack of consciousness and understanding how your mind works and how to change your paradigm. Here is the flow of money going around on this planet. Do you know how much money banks have in your city alone, your town alone? Can you even imagine the amount of money that are in the banks in your town? Why isn't it not in your bank account? Because you're less than others? No, we're all the same. We have so much talent and ability within us that we haven't tapped into yet. You have everything within you. God has given you so much talent and ability that there is no way you can use all of it in even 20 lifetimes. You are limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself with your own thoughts, and it's your paradigm. But the good news is, so let me give you good news. You can change it. I changed my paradigm. I thought money is hard to make. I thought I have to work hard. I'm working 3 to max 4 hours a day now, and I am making more money than ever before. And not only that, I am more satisfied than ever before. And I have the most beautiful clients than ever before. If I could do that, if I could change my paradigm and limiting beliefs, you can do that too. The paradigm is a program that's been given to you. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault. Your parents didn't know better. That's how they were grow up. No one taught them how to change their paradigm. They didn't know better. But now you know. And when you know, you can change that. So the way, how do we now that we know what the paradigm is, we don't know exactly what the paradigm is because this is a long conversation, and obviously it takes more than 1 hour a day for 5 days. This is what I teach my clients, but you have an idea where the paradigm comes from genetically and from your upbringing, all the limiting ideas and limiting beliefs that went around you, that went deep into your subconscious mind. Now, how do we change the paradigm? Two ways we change the paradigm. One is through an emotional impact. Emotional impact. And usually that emotional impact is a negative emotional impact. Like one example I can think of is people who experience a really horrible accident. There are actually some people who are paralyzed. They got paralyzed after an accident, or they lost their arm or their legs, and now they are like this amazing motivational speaker making millions of dollars. That was an emotional impact for them. Something dramatically happened. It shifted their whole identity. We don't want to experience that, obviously. That's the hard way of shifting the paradigm. It happens suddenly, almost all of a sudden, but it's through almost a negative experience. Accident, death of a loved one, really bad divorce can shift our identity and start changing our paradigm. The other way, that is a better way to shift our paradigm, that is what I have done, and that's what Bob Proctor did for over 60 years, and he helped people to make millions of dollars, is through constant repetition and coaching. Every idea that I'm sharing with you here, if it's new concept, or even if you've heard about it, I see beautiful people who have been to my events before here. Even if you're taking it again, if you are not constantly studying it with a coach, constant repetition, it's very, very hard and almost impossible to change your paradigm. Why? It took many years for your paradigm to be created. You were a baby, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years for you to create that paradigm. In order to shift that, you have to spend some time. You have to go through some repetition. And we all have blind spots. I don't know what are my blind spots. If I don't have a coach, there is no way I can shift my paradigm, because no matter how much I study, if there's no one there who tells me what is my blind spot, I cannot shift my paradigm. How the paradigm is going to shift, through an emotional impact or constant repetition through coaching. And remember when I talked about first you need to be. So if what I'm teaching with you and sharing with you, and if the teachings of Bob Proctor resonate with you, and if you feel a calling from within, only you know if you feel it or not. And by the way, if you're here either live or watching the recording, nothing happens by accident in this world. Absolutely nothing. We might not understand the reason why things happen, but nothing happens by accident. If you're here, there is a reason you're here. You could be in many different other places or other workshops. Your soul, for whatever reason, called you here. Now, your human mind might stop you from moving forward with me, but your soul, there is a reason your soul is here. Nothing is by accident. And if you feel the call, if you feel there is something here, if you feel my sincerity, if you feel this is something that can help you, I want to invite you to keep the journey with me. After this week, I'm going to open up my coaching program, which is Bob Proctor Coaching. It is a beautiful program, the most comprehensive program I have ever taken. For many, many years of studying personal development and following different gurus and taking Tony Robbins courses, It is very comprehensive because it is both spiritual and material. You're going to learn about the spiritual world. You're going to learn more deeply about how the mind works, and you're going to start doing things and taking action in the material world, your physical world, and seeing the result. It's a 6 month program. It's called Thinking into Results. There is only so much I can share here, guys, with you for 1 hour a day for 1 week. Imagine how much your mind is being stimulated right now. You're learning, you're opening up, you're seeing the world from a different aspect. Imagine how your life would be taking it deeper, studying together for 6 months every week. At the end of 6 months, Bob Proctor said you would need a telescope to look back and see who you were. And that's exactly what happened to me. In my personal life, in my professional life, in my business, in my character, the way I behave, the way I carry myself, how much more I love myself, how much more I'm happier and fulfilled with my life. Everything absolutely changed for me, and it can happen for you as well. I keep teaching for the rest of the week, but I just want to share with you because it's my responsibility. If you feel the calling, if you're sick and tired of the results that you've been getting, you need to come to my inner circle and continue the journey with me. And I want to share something else. Decision. Bob Proctor said, all successful people have this in common. They know how to make a decision. Do you know how to make a decision? Do you look at your bank account and your circumstances and then make a decision? Or do you make a decision based on your heart, your soul, your calling, your intuition? How do you make a decision? If I tell you right now, God forbid, someone that you love is in a hospital and you need a few $1,000s to save them, would you do everything you could to find that money? Yes or no? Absolutely. If you love someone, they need help, they're in a hospital, you will find a way to find the money because it's important to you. Is it important to you to change your life? And let me tell you something, you can absolutely continue coming to this event for the rest of the week. Take everything I'm telling you, go do it on your own and see how it works. Or you can take the more logical step and really be honest to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Say, I'm in this situation stuck. The business is not moving the way I want to. I'm not making the amount of money I want to. I'm in debt. If I could change things on my own, I would have by now. I need help. I need help. Be honest with yourself if that's what you need. If that's not, totally fine. Make a decision if this is what you need, and the money will come. Bob Proctor said, if you need to borrow the money to join the program, this will be the last time you need to borrow the money, because we're going to change your subconscious programming that you're not going to be in this situation anymore. We are not supposed to have challenges with money. Our natural state is abundance. Bob Proctor has a book called You Were Born Rich. You are rich in your talents, in your ability, your mind. You have a supercomputer here. Guys, you know how much opportunity you have with technology these days? Yes, sure, it's saturated. It's saturated. Everything is saturated. You have your brilliant mind, and you have all the possibilities to connect with people all over the world from the comfort of your home. You tell me you're struggling with money, it's not because of resources, it's only because of your mind. And I don't want you to blame yourself. It's okay. We all have a paradigm. You can shift the paradigm, you can change things. Tomorrow lesson, don't miss it, guys. I look forward to seeing you all live. I am going to teach you the self-image and leadership. If you are, I guess you're not looking, you're not in 9 to 5, none of you. You're business owners or entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, having a side hustle, network marketing, whatever it is that you're doing, you want to become a great leader in your life. You're very welcome. Leadership is really important skill. You not only to lead others, you need to learn and understand how to lead yourself, first of all. And the self-image. What is your self-image right now? So all of your result right now is a reflection of your self-image. And I'm going to teach you tomorrow. What is your self-image right now and how to change your self-image? Love you guys. Sending you lots of love and light. Believe in yourself. Believe in your potential. Believe in yourself. You are more than what you think and you believe. You have all the talent and ability within you. You've everything within you. Your soul. You're the highest form of creation. Love you. See you tomorrow.